Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day video. This is going to be kind of like my original What I Eat in a Day videos where I just literally show you everything that I'm eating, and it's basically as simple as that. If you're new here, hi, I'm Sam. I run the blog Sam Cooks Kindness, and I share lots of videos like this on my YouTube channel to just share my health journey up to this point. I've lost over 70 pounds. I'm up to like 73 pounds now, and the last 10-15 pound stretch has been pretty difficult. I've lost most of my weight just by following a very low calorie dense diet, focusing a lot on vegetables and wholesome starches, a little bit of proteins and fats in there, trying to find balance without having to count calories in the process. And up to this point, I haven't counted calories, but recently I have, because I've been with a dietitian and I've been kind of stagnant for a long time. So I am meeting up with a Nourish dietitian still. I've been with her for a little over a month now, and she has me hitting some protein and fat goals. She actually has me upping my fat because I tend to eat a very low fat diet just naturally, and that has served me up to this point. But I also think health is important. So I am being very aware of adding in whole fat sources to make sure that I can be the healthiest that I can be. So I'm gonna make a very quick breakfast this morning. I just got in from my walk and it's 8:40 and I wanna go over to my hot yoga class, which I have to leave in like 30 minutes. So easy breakfast today. I have been absolutely obsessed with yogurt bowls recently. I've been eating them for breakfast or as like a smaller version for snacks, and it has been wonderful. And it's been kind of fun to experiment because I've tried some of the store-bought ones. I haven't found one that I love, so I started making my own. This one is kind of on the thin side, but I think it's my favorite one so far. It's literally just Trader Joe's soy milk and a vegan yogurt starter that I just mixed in this jar, put in my Instant Pot on the yogurt setting for 13 hours, and I let it sit. So I've been kind of trialing different ways to make yogurt. I really like this one, so we're gonna make a big fruity yogurt bowl for breakfast. Topping my bowl with this 3 Wishes cereal. I really like this. You can taste like the monk fruit. It's sweetened with monk fruit, but it's pretty simple ingredients: chickpea, tapioca, pea protein, cane sugar, natural flavors, monk fruit extract. So only 3 grams of added sugar, 8 grams of protein in a serving. It's pretty cool. I like it a lot. 3 grams of fiber. Awesome. So I've been using this as a topper on my yogurt bowls. So that is my quick and easy breakfast. This is perfect for mornings like this when I'm off to yoga and I don't want anything like really heavy sitting in my stomach. So I've been really loving these berry yogurt bowls recently. I actually had one for dessert last night, like a smaller version. It's wonderful. I love it. I know this probably feels like a huge pivot for those of you that have been around here for a long time. And that's the thing about health journeys is that, and just life in general and being a human being, is that you're allowed to change your mind. You're allowed to change how you do things. You're allowed to change who you are as a person. That's basically what I've done this whole health journey. Like, I had to change my whole identity. Before I lost the weight, I was a foodie. I was a perfectionist. I felt like I couldn't do any diet correctly. Like, if I couldn't do a diet correctly, then it wasn't worth doing, and I quit so fast. And that obviously never served me. And so I worked on ditching those identities. Essentially, I had to change who I was. I was no longer a foodie. I was no longer a perfectionist. And that obviously wasn't an overnight change, but it was something I was working towards as I made little changes in my diet. It was so good. Why is this so good? Whole health journey up to this point was not counting calories. It was just focusing on how to build a plate that is low calorie density, could really fill me up, a lot of volume, so that I could be full and I could kind of quench those, like that foodie mentality that I had, that I love food and that I have to eat a lot of food. So that served me and that helped me get to where I am now. But this whole journey is just an experiment. Essentially, you're seeing what works. You're trying something new for a while. You're seeing if that works, then you're adjusting, pivoting, and the same thing is happening right now. Essentially, what I'm saying is go about your own health journey with an open mind. Don't be so stuck in your ways that you're not open to trying something new, especially when you've like been in a plateau or stuck for a long time, it's okay to pivot. It's okay to try something new. And if it doesn't work, you can always go back to what you were doing before. All right, enough chatter. I gotta eat this so I can get to yoga. I am back from my hot yoga and I love it. I love sweating in hot yoga so much and I feel so strong afterwards and it's just awesome. And now I'm gonna hydrate. I have some water I'm sipping at and I have half of this kombucha. So I'm gonna drink that. Probably mix up my creatine too. I have a lot of beverages that I wanna drink right now. I don't know if it's just the time of the year or what, but I am very into drinks currently. I wanna drink all the iced coffee, all the kombucha, all the iced tea, like all the things all day long. And I don't know why. Well, I do know why. Because I like drinks. I like drinks. They're fun. So that's why. Time to get time to throw together some lunch, and I am leaning heavily on leftovers. I just pulled all this stuff out of my fridge and I'm gonna turn it into a meal. So last night it was Taco Tuesday. So I have leftover veggies. I'm calling them taco veggies, even though it's literally just air fried peppers, onions, zucchini, and a jalapeno that made it super spicy. I don't think I even seasoned these. That's how like basic I am lately. So I have veggies I'm gonna warm up. I'm gonna cut up some lettuce and some cucumbers for some extra veggies. I have a chunk of tofu that needs to get eaten, so that's gonna be my protein. I have potatoes that I had pre-cooked in the Instant Pot a couple days ago, so I'm gonna use that as the starch. And then I have some fresh salsa and I have some guacamole. And it's gonna be delicious and simple. And I have like a lot out here, but it's gonna take me like 3 minutes to cut this up and throw it together. So let's do it. I could take the time to actually like season and air fry or like cook this tofu, but I am doing the least that I can in this moment, and it's just for me. And I don't mind eating tofu like right out of the box. I like it. I'm going to chop it up and I'm going to warm it up with the veggies and then throw it on, and that'll be like my warmish component. I'm going to warm up the potato too. We're doing lettuce, cucumbers, potatoes and tofu, veggies. I got cilantro left over from tacos, pickled onion for a flavor, fresh salsa. So as you can see, I have a giant plate of food here, and this was me trying to go light, and I still have a giant plate of food. I don't know how this happens every time. So I'm going to chop this up and mix it really well because I like everything mixed together, and then I'm going to top it with a little bit of avocado or the guacamole that I have and some hot sauce, and that is going to be my complete lunch. I love meals like this because they are so low effort, but so delicious and filling. For dinner tonight, I have just gathered a whole bunch of stuff, and I am making, can you guess it by what's here? I'm going to make some giant spring rolls. So I was just in New York for a girls' trip a little bit ago, and we went to Beyond Sushi, which is a vegan sushi place. It's very like innovative, and it was a delicious experience. I would love to go back there again. But one of the things that I got was called a Nutty Buddy wrap, and it was essentially a spring roll. It had soba noodles and tofu, avocado, peanuts, like all the herbs and like veggies and stuff, like basically like a burrito-sized spring roll, and it was delicious. So I'm gonna make not exactly what that was, but my own version of that for dinner. So I have soba noodles that I'm gonna cook up. This is gonna be very easy, and it's hot today, so it's like the perfect meal. So I love that. So we're gonna cook up some soba noodles. I have a block of this soy-free tofu. I see it everywhere. This is the first time I've actually been able to find it, and I found it at Walmart for like $4, which is pretty cheap because every time I've seen it before, it was like $6, and I just couldn't bring myself to buy it because it seems like a lot. And you know, I'm kind of budget friendly here, so I like this a lot. It has a ton of protein in it. It's just fava beans, and it's marinated in sriracha. There's a little bit of sugar, but like whatever. 12 grams of protein, 50 calories for a quarter of the block. Probably will end up eating like half the block, I hope, maybe a third of the block. And we're just going to shove in a whole bunch of veggies, lettuce. I just cut some mint from my garden. I have some cilantro. I'm gonna make like a slaw mix of carrots and cucumbers and jalapeno and green onion and just mix it with some ponzu for a little bit of flavor. And then I'm gonna make the peanut sauce from my saucy ebook to have a nice like dip to go with it. We decided to take a very quick pool trip, so I made myself an iced coffee with a bit of protein powder, and there's some frozen cauliflower in there too to take to the pool. And this worked out perfectly because I already had most of our dinner prepped. I just had to basically cook the noodles and roll them up. So here I am shoving everything into this wrap. It was pretty comical trying to figure out exactly how many rice paper rolls I needed to make this work. But look at this thing. This is crazy. I'm honestly shocked that this held up, but it was so fun to make and really fun to eat. I would definitely repeat this for a summer meal. Definitely make sure you do have a napkin nearby because towards the end it did get a little bit messy, especially with that peanut sauce in there, but highly recommend. And for dessert on this day, I made a batch of my Cherry Garcia Creamy, which is from my new Sam Cooks Creamy ebook, which is wonderful. And I topped it with some walnuts because I was running a little low on the fat side today. So I ended up eating this while I sat down for a Zoom meeting for my coaching class that I'm going through right now. And that is how I ended my night. It's the next day, but before I wrap this video up, I just wanted to come on here and say thank you so much for being here and for watching these videos. As more people watch and as I talk to more people in the comments, I just find this common thread of people just wanting to feel comfortable and enjoy their life while still trying to be healthy as well. And I like to make these videos because I do feel like there is a balance there, and it takes time to learn about yourself, to learn about what works for you, to learn how to be flexible and like just able to take criticism and assess data and make adjustments when need be. But it's worth it. It's worth it to make the changes. It's worth it to just feel strong and good and healthy. Like, the weight is a side effect. The weight is not the important thing. The number on the scale is not the important thing. And it's so easy to get caught up in that number and find your worth there. Like, if the scale doesn't go down, then I did something wrong, then I'm not worthy, then something's wrong with me. But that is not the case. And it takes time to get there and to grow. And so I hope these videos show you that perfection is not the goal. Consistency and small changes over time that balloon, that grow, that you can actually see results when you zoom out and look at the big picture is what is key. And if you do feel like you resonate with me and my videos, I do have a YouTube membership I would love for you to join. It's called The Kindness Crew. We have a private Facebook page where we do challenges and we support each other and we do some live Zoom calls, and it's just very fun and interactive, and you get out of it what you put into it. And we're working on building like a really nice supportive community over there. So if you want to be a part of that, hit the join button down below, join the Kindness Crew, and I will see you over there. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button so that you can find me again. And I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye.